Hi guys! Welcome sa Sipnayan. In this video ay itutuloy natin yung series natin on calculus. And I think this will be the last video on finding the derivative of a function using the definition of derivative. Ito yung definition natin ng derivative, no? And kung hindi nyo alam yung ibig sabihin nito, pinaliwanag ko yung graphical meaning nito sa Calculus 2.00 tsaka sa 2.01. So, I strongly suggest na panoorin nyo yung videos natin ng sunod-sunod kasi nagbe-build on yung ating concepts, no? Yung concepts ng calculus. So, sabi natin, pag ganito, una muna natin kukunin is f of x plus h. This is f of x plus h. And kung napanood nyo yung previous video, di ba pag nag-evaluate tayo ng function, ginagawa natin is to substitute, no? For example, ito sa f of x equals x cubed. Pag sinabi natin f of 1, isa-substitute natin yung 1 dito sa x. Pag sinabi natin f of negative 2, magiging negative 2 cubed yan. No? So, sinasubstitute natin yan. Meaning, yung x plus h ay isa-substitute natin dito sa x. So, this is x plus h quantity cubed. So, ito yan, cube natin. And of course, yung f of x natin ay x cubed. So, meron na tayo nito, meron na tayo nito. We can now use the formula, yung definition natin ng derivative, no? So, we have f prime of x is equal to the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h, which is this one. So, that's x plus h cubed. And then we have minus f of x, which is x cubed, and then of course our denominator is h. Okay, so simplifying or maybe expanding, this is a cubing a binomial. So, naalala niyo pa ba kung paano mag-cube ng binomial? So, this is equal to x cubed plus 3x, tapos yung h, x squared h, plus 3x h squared plus h cubed. Okay, so, hindi ko na ituturo kung paano yan. No? Dapat aralin nyo kung paano mag-cube ng binomial in case na nakalimutan nyo. No? And then we have minus x cubed all over h. Okay. So, notice that meron tayong x cubed dito, tapos meron tayong minus x cubed dito. So, pwede na natin yan tanggalin, magiging 0 na yan. No? So, ito na lang natira. Tatlong terms na yan. So, this is equal to the limit as h approaches 0. Oh, sa baba dapat. As h approaches 0 of, gagawin ko na siyang blue, no? So, 3x squared h plus 3x h squared plus h cubed over all over h. Ano pwede natin gawin para ma-simplify yan? We can factor out, no? Meron tayong h, meron tayong h, meron tayong h. So, we can factor out the limit as h approaches 0 of h. So, tanggalin natin yung isang h dito. 3x squared na lang matitira. Plus, this is 3x h squared, meaning, pag tinanggal natin yung h, finactor out natin, meron pa tayong matitirang h dito. So, this is h. Oh, sorry. 3x h. Kasi may 3x pa tayo, tapos dalawa yung h natin. Ito wala na siyang h kasi finactor out na natin. Nag-iisa lang siya dito. And dito sa last term natin, this is h cubed. Meaning, pag finactor out natin yung isang h, becomes h squared. Now, kung gusto nyo i-check, you can distribute 3x squared h, ito yon. And then 3x h squared, ito yon. And then h times h squared is h cubed. So, kung kayo ay nag-factor and gusto nyo i-check if you factor it correctly, you can distribute ulit, no? Distribute back. So, this is h, ito yung denominator natin, which means that we can cancel, no? So, can cancel, magiging 1 yan, 1 dito, 1 dito. So, it doesn't matter kung isusulat natin yan kasi hindi naman siya nakaka-apekto dun sa, sa expression. And then, this is equal to the limit as h approaches 0 of 3x squared plus 3xh plus h squared. Okay? So, kung naaral nyo na yung limit niyo na dapat naaral nyo na at this point kasi nagde-derivative na tayo. So, para matanggal yung limit na word dito, limit as h approaches 0, we substitute 0 sa lahat ng h dito. So, magiging 3x squared plus 3x times 0 plus 0 squared. So, 0 na yan, 0 na yan. Ang matitira na lang 3x squared. Okay, so again, this is the slope, no? This is f prime of x. This is the slope of x cubed at x, no? So, ang sagot natin ay f prime of x equals 3x squared. So again, i-remind ko kayo ano ibig sabihin ng derivative. The derivative, which is denoted by f prime of x, is actually the slope of the function. The slope of f of x equals x cubed at x. No? So ano ibig sabihin niyan? Pag tayo ay may graph ng x cubed, this is f of x equals x cubed, and we want to find the slope, no, of a function at a point. So for example, meron tayong point somewhere here, and we want to find the slope of the function at this particular point. It's the same as getting the slope of the tangent. So pag sinabi mong slope of f at a, so, pwede tayo maglagay ng tangent line dyan, tapos kunin natin yung slope ng tangent. Kasi the slope of the tangent line is actually equal to the slope of the function at that point. So, tangent, lagay natin to dito. So, ito yung slope makuha na natin yung slope ng tangent line. So, we can get the slope. So, yung value ng m na pinapakita nito, yan yung slope natin. So, kaya siya 3x squared kasi hindi naman siya constant, no? Depende kung nasaan. For example, nandito siya sa x equals 0. Ang slope niya 0 kasi horizontal line. Pag nandito siya, ang slope niya ay 3.25. Dito sa, pag nandito sa x equals negative 1, 3 yung slope niya. No? So, sa solution, for example, we want to find the slope of the tangent line of the slope of the function at f at x equals 1, meaning we are looking for f. We want to find the slope of the function f of x equals x cubed at f or at x equals 1. So, ano ang slope niyang function at x equals 1? Meaning we are looking for f prime of 1. Remember, f prime of x is the slope of the function at x, which means that f prime of 1 is the slope of the function at 1. So, meaning, substitute lang natin yung value ng x dito, 3, 1 squared. Kaya siya equals 3. So, f prime of 1 is equal to 3. Ibig sabihin, pag nilagay natin yung point doon sa 1, pag nilagay natin yung point sa x equals 1, 3 yung magiging slope niya. So, saan yung point natin? Ito yung point natin, no? Lagay natin sa x equals 1. Yung slope natin ay 3, which is correct, no? Which is, yun nandito. Okay, that's it. I hope marami kayong natutunan dito sa series natin. Sa sunod, we will have one more video. I-relate natin yung slope at a point at saka yung function mismo na slope sa sunod na video. Very exciting yung sunod na video papakita ko sa inyo. So, abangan nyo. Maraming salamat. See you in the next tutorial.